Hello everyone, this is Latasha Blanton from the Real South Africa Travel and Tourism. And you're going to have the opportunity to travel with Phil Scott to
sunny South Africa. You guys are going to have the opportunity to come to Johannesburg, and you guys are going to be coming to Durban. And we're going to set it up perfectly. It's going to be like a luxury experience for you guys. At the same time, you're going to be getting some culture. And of course, you're going to get an opportunity to talk to Phil, hang out with Phil, and get his views on Africa and South Africa.
You're also going to get an opportunity to explore the lifestyles here that are available in South Africa. And we're going to do all that for you in an amazing 10 days. We do hope that you go to the website and book, because we do look forward to seeing you here.
Absolutely. Our website is therealsouthafrica.com. Go there, scroll down. You'll see a picture of Phil, and just go ahead and book there. So we'll see you here in what we like to call sunny South Africa.
Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger are working towards forming a federation. This is huge, and this is a beacon of hope to the rest of Africa, because these three countries have been moving in the right direction, even though some want to argue because they are military governments, we should not be happy. Why? In the first place, there's a reason why they got into power. There's a reason why the people of those countries support them. So at the end of the day, they have committed to transition the power and have an election eventually. So for now, if they're doing something that is beneficial to the people and the whole of Africa, then we are going to support them. And as I said, their people, the most important people, the people on the ground, are showing support to this leader. So who are we to say otherwise? Anyways, this federation was discussed by the foreign ministers of Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger as part of a long-term goal of uniting the West African neighbors within a federation. Their discussion aimed to flesh out the workings of the new alliance, with the ministers emphasizing the importance of diplomacy, defense, and development to consolidate political and economic integration. These three countries are becoming a great example of what leaders should be doing once they are in power. This is not the first time that they are talking about unity. This time, yes, it's about federation, but just a month and a half ago in September, they signed a treaty, the Treaty of Defense, which means they want to work together to protect one another.
The military leaders of Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger have signed a mutual defense pact that binds the signatories to assist one another, including militarily, in the event of an attack on any one of them. Ministerial delegations from the three Sahel countries announced this in Mali's capital, Bamako, on Saturday.
This is what unity looks like on paper and in reality. If you're defending one another, and if you're working towards benefiting your countries by working together and having an alliance to better your economy and politics, then what more do we want as people? That's exactly what we've been asking for, and that's why we say they're showing how unity works. It's not just by talking about it. It's not just by saying that we stand with you. We don't. That's not the case. Maybe it starts from there, but you have to put it on paper. You have to actually sit down and sign this deal, sign this agreement, come up with the visa restrictions that African countries face. We can't even travel to African countries in peace. As African, most foreign nationals have it easier. They can travel in and out of Africa like that without struggling, without stressing. But us, we have to figure out how to pay. We have to figure out which documents we are required to bring forth. And even after all that process, we might get denied. And this is in Africa. Africans are going through this. So if leaders really want to see this Pan-African movement going far and Africans demanding what's rightfully ours, if we want to be respected by the rest of the world, we need to come together and have a voice as one. And that can only happen when we are not required to have visa to visit our neighboring countries, when we can trade with one another without stress, when we have a currency that we can all use and exchange with, and when we show solidarity like Niger, Burkina Faso, and Mali are showing, having a defense deal, having a deal that you give me your gold and I'll give you my oil. Let's do a win-win contracts. Let's work together. Let's stop depending on outsiders, which are ready to exploit us and have been exploiting us, and they won't stop until we come together and say no to that kind of treatment. So anyways, fam, what are your thoughts on Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger coming together to form a federation? I am Wongel Zelalem. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.